Hello, my dears. How are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that you, your family, your loved ones, and everybody around you are healthy, happy, and safe. Welcome, guys, to this reading. And if you're new, welcome to the reading and also to the channel. And today's reading, guys, it's all about your future spouse and when are you going to be meeting. So it's not just going to be a date or maybe just an indication on the timing, but also in what kind of energy you're going to be in and what kind of circumstances in your life you're going to be in when you two are going to be brought up together. So as always, we have three piles or three options because I don't do piles. Three options for you, my dears, and we have the first option, which is the blue paint, the second option, which is the flying birds, and then the third option, which is the pink moon. So please choose the option or options that you feel most drawn to. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video so that you can choose maybe or maybe concentrate on which option actually is drawing with you the most. But for me, I'm going to be starting right away with option number one, which is the blue paint. And first of all, if you have chosen option number one, welcome, guys, to your reading. We're gonna keep your card aside for a moment and we're gonna get first of all some tarot cards so that you can get when are you going to be meeting your future spouse. When are you going to be meeting your future spouse? When are you going to be meeting your future spouse, please? Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, one more card. Oh, nice. The Emperor. At the bottom of the deck, we have, oh, nice. The Magician. Oh, those squeaky sounds that I make sometimes. It's like, oh my God, am I even a mouse or something? Let's start. So we have first of all the Six of Swords, which means that you moving into some kind of a new place. I am getting two messages because the Six of Swords for me also it's the card of internet. So there is a possibility that you two are going to be meeting or introduced through the internet. Maybe one is going to be snooping on the other person's social media, and then the contact is going to be like initiated. But the most like the strongest message that I'm getting is that maybe one of you is going to be changing the location so that they can get either to a new job or maybe if you are studying to college or something of the sort. So there is a move into a new location, and I see that you two getting together is going to be very much connected in this particular move. So it could be as well that someone is like trying to implement very important changes in their lives, and they are working hard so that they can maybe better themselves, maybe get a new promotion. So this is like the card of perfecting skills. But I see that one of you, at least like in terms of the masculine, they really are in their power and they have achieved already quite a bit in their lives. So I see that if you are the feminine in this connection, I see that mostly this is your energy. And with this Magician card, I see that first of all, communication is going to be initiated. I feel kind of a very near energy out of this particular pile. So things are not going to be taking too much like time. I see the month of August could be quite significant in terms of your relationship. I see also like 4 weeks to 4 months. And with the Magician card, I see that this relationship is something that you have manifested. So you have been working hard. So this particular person actually can enter your life and can be your future partner. And because this is a future future spouse reading, so that you have been manifesting like very you have been dedicated and practicing a lot, like lots of like practical ways so that this person actually can enter your existence. So let's get two more cards from this particular deck, and I'm going to be reading no, I'm hearing no, so it doesn't matter if the card is going to be coming upside down. This is how we're gonna read it, because I wanted at first to read only at the upper side, but I guess not. So this card, it's all about meetings. So I see that the meeting could be like it's right next to the Six of Swords, when a decision or maybe a new communication is going to be brought up into you. So it could be as well something that you have been waiting for. Maybe it could be to a new position in your work, or maybe a new opportunity when it comes to your studies. And this is how you're actually going to be meeting this person. Or around this time that you're going to be implementing some very important changes in your lives. It could be, as I have told you, a change in your location, but it goes, the message goes beyond just a change in your like physical place. Accusation in reverse. So what I see in here is that I see that you're going to be implementing a new mindset when it comes to how you see things, and especially when it comes to your work, because I see that it is right next to the Eight of Pentacles. I see that you have been maybe a little bit too hard on yourself and dimming your light in some kind of way. So maybe you have been accusing yourself of being lazy, of procrastinating. Maybe you have been demanding a little bit too much out of yourself, and sometimes you feel a little bit exhausted and you don't know why. It's just that I see lots of pressure putting on you from you. So you are the one that you actually putting lots of pressure on you, and this particular spread is actually asking you maybe to get out of this energy, because I see that the more you're going to be making the first steps so that you can get in a more positive mindset, especially in terms of your work, because I see that there are lots of tasks and lots of effort that is very much needed from you in this particular moment. And the more you're going to be willing to shift into a positive mindset, the better the circumstances they're going to be for you in the future. And also the happier you're going to be when you're going to be actually working, and it could be through your applications, or maybe through a particular like a promotion that you are trying to get. So if you are focusing just on the things that you need to change, or the things that are not going well, I don't see that it's going to be helping you in any way. And the more you're going to be like proactive and try to see things just the way they are, forget about the past, like forget about the time maybe that you have wasted in the past. Today is a new day. Like just focus on what you can do like in this particular moment, and things are going to be happening for you, because you are the magician, like my dears. Like do not worry, absolutely, like things are going to be good for you. It's just that you really need to believe it, because this is the magician card. Like you get what you believe. So just relax and work with a calm mindset. Like do not rush things and be too hasty into maybe demanding some kind of results. Things are going to be happening just at the right time. So let's get more cards. And how no sorry, when are you going to be meeting this person? This deck is way too slippery, and every time I try to shuffle it, like all the cards like end up on the ground. So I'm sorry about that. Let's get some cards. Yeah, this is like almost like the Tower card. I see that maybe there is a revelation that is going to be brought up into you. Maybe something that that you have been expecting in some kind of way, because I see that important like change is going to be entering your life. And yeah, I see that it's very much needed for you right now to get into a much calmer mindset, because I see that lots of efforts are going to be asked from you in the future. So yeah, I see that when it comes to your future spouse, lots of changes. I see lots of changes when it comes to your mindset, but also when it comes to your job, your location. So lots of changes, and see you're going to be starting to see things materialize when it comes to your job and career. So if you are expecting some things to happen, I see that your connection with this particular person that you're going to be marrying is going to be happening around some major transformations that are going to be happening in your life. I don't see that it's going to be taking too much time, guys. I feel like it's a very near kind of energy. So let's get 2 additional cards. And when are you going to be meeting your future spouse? just need to change something. I'm sorry about that. Okay, that's much better. So 2 more cards, please. And here it says, times of life, you mirror the time and the time mirrors you. So I see again this very strong magician kind of energy that I am feeling, and I see that you really are a very strong manifester, and you meeting this person is really going to be coming about when you're going to be seeing things happen for you. Wow, endings and beginnings. This is very, very strong, guys. You really are the master of the time and the master of things actually starting to happen in your life. You really are way, way too powerful, more powerful than what you might think and what you might give yourself credit. So you really are a very powerful being, and the more that you're going to be willing to see yourself just that the great magician and like a person that makes things happen out of nothing, you really are very capable and resourceful, and the more and the sooner you're going to be willing to see yourself just the way that you are, the powerful being that you are, the sooner things like this reading, it goes beyond like your future spouse and when you're going to be meeting. I see that lots of things are going to be happening with this. It's like everything that you have envisioned for yourself, it's going to be starting to happen with the clickment of your fingers, and it's almost going to be shocking you in some kind of way. It's you're going to be like, is this really happening, or am I just imagining things? It's like almost a dream that is coming true, but it's like something that you haven't you have been dreaming about and praying for and like very much working towards, but it's like you have been saying, yeah, if it's going to be happening, I'm going to be very happy, but if it's not, it's really something that I'm going to be I'm gonna have to accept. But guys, it is going to happen for you. This is very strong. And with the blue paint, I see that you have the capability to paint your life in any color that you would like your life to look. So if you would like your life to be rosy and beautiful and bright and shiny, this is exactly what you can actually make your life to be. So, and with this blue, again, if you feel like maybe there are some things that I need to do, and what I have done yesterday, maybe I should have done more. And if you focus on things that are actually delayed, or maybe things that are actually not working just the way that you want them to go, yeah, it's exactly how it's going to be, because the messages are extremely clear, and the universe that is depicted inside of you is exactly the one that is going to be reflected in your outer reality. So be very mindful of the way that you are feeling about things and about your drive when it comes to your job, because I see that it's going to be having a detrimental impact on when you're going to be meeting your spouse, but most importantly, how things are going to be unfolding for you in general in the future. And I'm just gonna let you know, in this particular deck, like in every card there is a number in every card, and this is exactly why I have used this deck. Those are the only cards in all this deck that don't have any numbers in them. So the message is extremely clear, like crystal clear in here, is yeah, start shifting that mindset and start getting into a more positive mindset, because definitely there are things that are going to be like entering your life very, very soon, and it's almost like it's going to be shockingly good for you. Be mindful of that. In the sooner you're going to be shifting your perspective, the sooner things are going to be happening for you in your life, my dears. So that was your beautiful and absolutely strong reading for you, my dears. I hope all the best for what is going to be entering your lives, and I'm sending you lots of support and encouragement, because this particular phase in your life is extremely important. So I'm sending you lots of courage, guys. You really can do it. And yeah, thank you for watching this reading. If you would like your own private reading, you can reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Hello guys, so if you have chosen option number 2 or the card of the flying birds, welcome guys to your reading. And this reading is all about when are you going to be meeting your future spouse. So it's not just going to be about the timing, but also how you're going to be, what are the circumstances that you're going to be in your life when your meeting is gonna come about. So let's get 3 cards first from the tarot deck, and then afterwards we're gonna complement with some oracle deck, oracle cards. So, whoa, the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, one more card, the 2 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So what I see in here, my dears, is that maybe at the time where you're going to be about to meet your future spouse, you might have been in some kind of relationships that I don't see that particularly romantic relationships, but I see that relationships in general, or maybe something that you were reluctant and very much persevering into winning, but it really was a lost battle. So maybe there was a friend or maybe a family member or even a partner that you were with, and you have tried and tried and tried, and you feel like there is no way that actually things are going to be lifting off the ground. Like you are wasting your time, your energy, you are kept awake at night, and things are not happening. This is really not like how you envision relationships actually to be. Or even if it is a work like environment, this is not the work environment you would want to be in, like in the future, not at all. And at the particular time, like when you're about to meet your person, like especially as well with the card that you have chosen with the flying birds, it's like you are going to be making the decision to get out of those relationships, to get out of those environments. With this Knight of Wands is someone that goes like 100 miles in one jump. So you're going to be fed up. This is what I hear. Like those kind of narcissistic vampire kind of like getting every single little bit of your energy out of your body. You are not willing to just allow anymore, and it is really something that is going to be very much a hard decision for you to make, because maybe because you have had a long time like with those people or this person, or maybe you have had like a good position in your work or something of the sort. So there is some kind of a history that is built up with this particular issue that you have at hand, but you're going to be coming into like the realization that you really are not going anywhere with this particular energy in your life. So let's get 2 more cards from this particular deck. So when are you going to be meeting your future spouse? When are you going to be meeting your future spouse, please? When are you going to be meeting your future spouse? When are you going to be meeting? I'm hearing no for this deck. I feel called to use this one. Yeah, regeneration, definitely. And happy. Look at that. So you're going to be feeling like there is no happiness in those kind of circumstances that you're in. And the only way out for you is to build something off the ground. It's like to get out of this toxicity and those kind of very nasty environment, very negative environment, and to get into something like even in the desert, because here it's also depicted like the desert, and try to build something off the ground. It's better for you and to stay in those spaces and those relationships that you know they are only robbing you out of your energy and out of your I hear sanity. So very, very toxic relationships that maybe some people around you are not willing to change, even if you have given them like countless times, like and they have like almost like made vows to you, like this is the last time, I'm not going to be doing that again, and just stay in this in that. But you're going to be learning your lesson. Like for those relationships, again, as I say always, some people, as much as we would want them to be happy and we want them to be in with good partners, I see that they're only looking for lessons in their life, because I see that they really are taking things for granted. So when are you going to be meeting your spouse? Interior truth. So wisdom of the heart, vision, clarity, purity, intuitive knowledge, conscious, like the acknowledgement of the illusions. So this is exactly what we have been talking about. You are going to be like faced with the hard truth, like this kind of environment is not good for me, and this is the time for me to make that decision. And it's about around that time actually when this person actually is going to be entering and appearing into your life. So I don't see that this person actually I said actually way too many times I don't see that this person that you know them or that you have had any kind of history with them. I see that they might be a new person that is going to be entering your life, especially in this particular of a very big shift in terms of who are the people that you are willing to keep into your life, and people that are getting out like completely and for good out of your life. And I see with this number 42, I see that you really are willing to be like, after those people are going to be they're going to be exiting your energy in your life, I see that you're going to be very much willing into establishing healthy relationships, and relationships that are going to be successful and fruitful in the future. And this very crucial and important decision that you're going to be making is actually at that particular time when this person actually is going to be showing up in your life. So when are you going to be meeting? Two cards. Okay, we're gonna take them. Number one, so it says, what does it say? It says it's almost too fast, and look at that with this Knight of Wands in here. So it's almost like someone that is out, and then 1 minute after there is another person that is going to be coming into your life. This is like fate is going to be bringing you together, because this heart is almost like touching. And with this 1 day to 1 month, maybe it's 1 month, because I automatically said that. So something that is related to the number 1 or 11 and number 12, and I see that it's going to be very fast, like this person is going to be coming into your life very fast. And also when it comes to your relationship, things are going to be shifting quite fast in your life. And here with Find the Middle, I see that it's very much needed for you right now to find your center and see things from a truthful kind of way, not from the way that you would want them to be or to look, but how they truly are. And the more and the sooner you're going to be willing to do this particular exercise when it comes to your circumstances and also your relationships, the better it is for you to move out of any toxicity in your life and to welcome the new, welcome the abundance, welcome the prosperous relationship that you have envisioned in your life, and the actual relationship that you would want to be in your life in the future. So yeah, with this number 12 in here, it could be as well when it comes to December, but what I see in here, like it's number 11 and number 12, and as well it could be around December in January, but I see mostly there is a decision that is very much needed for you to make, and as soon as this energy, this very low energy, is going to be out of your life, yeah, there are new people. I see that beyond the person that you're going to be marrying. With all those birds, I see lots, like a lot of new people and new social environments that are going to be brought up into your life. It could be friendships, it could be as well business partners, and also offers from other like job, if you are looking for maybe changing careers or maybe changing jobs. I see that it's like everything for you is going to be starting from a decision that you actually deserve more in your life. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number 2. All the best for you, because I see that this energy and this particular decision that is very much needed for you to make in this particular moment is extremely important, and it's going to be changing your future and how it's going to be unfolding for you big time. So all the best for you. I'm sending you lots of love, support, and encouragement. And if you would like, lastly, a private reading with me, you can reach out, and all the information is in the info box down below. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you very soon, guys. Bye. Hello, my dears. So if you have chosen option number 3 or the pink moon, welcome guys to your reading. One moment. Okay, so I'm gonna keep your card in here, and first of all we're gonna get some tarot cards so that we can get to when are you going to be meeting your future. And I'm not going to be giving you just like dates or anything of the sort. Of course, at the end of the reading, I'm going to be giving you numbers and dates, but also what is going to be your energy around the time that you're going to be meeting your future spouse, and also anything that you would like to know about the timing of you two getting together. So, 3 cards from this tarot deck, and then the 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have, ooh, the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. So what I see in here is that with this pink moon, it's something that is always like reminding me of unicorns, of something that transcends reality, of something, a dream come true, that's something that is out of the ordinary. So I see that maybe you have had a very rough time in your life, and I see that there is a particular shift that is going to be happening, and that is going to be permitting you to get into some kind of a more stable life. I see that maybe a new communication or maybe a truth that is going to be brought up to you. It could be that you are looking right now for a job or maybe new opportunities in your life, and I see at the moment for you that when you're going to be getting this upgrade in some kind of way in your life, I see that this is exactly when you're going to be meeting your future spouse. So definitely like continue working on your like stability, on your independence, because I see that it is extremely important for you right now so that you can get in a more stable circumstances. But I see that like rest assured, because I see that it is going to be happening. This is the number 5, but it jumps like right away to the number 10, like 9 and 10. So a new opportunity that is going to be changing your circumstances big time. So just what I hear as well, like keep the hope and do not back down from making the right steps so that you can get there. Like, you know, you have all the tools and everything in your power so that you can change your own circumstances. So do not like back down from like working hard, because I see that things are going to be going for the better for you in the future. Oh, this is like a bonus card, and I have forgotten to take it out of the deck here. But it says the order of the outer skies. So this is the octagon of transformations, of successive transformations. Yeah, this is yeah, yeah, it's wonderful because the message really is exactly what we needed to hear. And this particular order, it corresponds to a progression in seasons during the yeah, look at that. Wow. So this looks like winter, but this, it's almost like a shift to like spring. So from winter to spring, definitely a change in seasons. And this is exactly what it says. So it represents a cyclic like sheen, and it is the manifestation of everything in your life. So it measures the events and the causes of everything that is going to be following in the future. So wow, 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 wow. And this is just a bonus card. I wasn't even aware that I left it in the deck. So and it is exactly what we have been talking about. So you have to acknowledge and to accept that life, it's all about seasons. And if you have right now in a particular point in your life when you see things not happening, keep working and keep that dream alive, because I see that no matter how long the winter is going to last, spring always come about, and like in every year, like especially if we're talking about traditional kind of seasons. And I'm right now in the upper hemisphere, and what I see in here is that you really just keep working, because I see that things are going to be shifting for your own good in the future. With this distance, I see that there is a possibility for you maybe to move into a new location, especially if you're going to be finding new opportunities, maybe overseas, in a new country, or maybe somewhere that is actually a little bit far from you. And what I see in here as well is that maybe there's going to be some kind of communication that is going to be coming from afar, someone that is going to be reaching out to you for anything, like with this Ace of Swords, giving you advice, giving you a word of encouragement. Like even a word of encouragement is going to be very important for you in this particular moment. But yeah, things are going to be happening for you. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep working, guys, because with this moon, like that is, have you ever seen a moon that is actually pink? So you have chosen the card of manifestation of everything that you might not even if you have wished for. You were like, this is impossible and it can never happen for me in my life. This is exactly, guys, what is going to be happening. So please do not everything fell on the floor. I'm sorry, guys, one moment. Please keep the hope alive. So this is what I hear, like, constantly for you, my dears. So right about this, like when this shift is going to be happening, maybe when you're going to be getting in a more stable circumstances in your life, I see that this person actually is going to be entering, yeah, again, a trip. And I see that you're going to be expecting some kind of change that is going to be happening in your life, but because you see in the scope of things that are happening in this particular moment, you are not capable to see things from a bigger perspective. So with this particular card, like the very like strong message that I'm getting out of it is to get this telescope out of your, not telescope, what am I saying? Is it telescope? Jesus Christ, am I even speaking English, or what is it? Maybe it is yeah, it is a telescope, I'm not sure. So a magnifier or something of the sort. So the sooner that you're going to be taking it out of your do not look like in this very small scope, and see things from a higher perspective. And you're going to be looking and like realizing that actually things are going to be starting to shift for you. just keep working and keep dedicating yourself into your skills and into your studies, into maybe sending applications, into reaching out to people. And things really are going to be happening for you, my dears. Like, this is very clear from all the cards that we have got. So two cards on when you're going to be meeting your future spouse, please. When you're going to be meeting your future spouse, please. Leo, so believe in your heart strength. So you are a very strong person, and do not let your own circumstances, or maybe just this particular phase in your life, make you believe otherwise. You are a very strong person. Believe in your own strength, and things are going to be happening for you. Just rest assured. Keep working. And I see that even in the month of July, in August, you might receive some kind of a communication that is going to be changing your circumstances quite drastically. I feel number 5 is very calling me very much, so a very big change that is going to be implemented in your life. One more card. So number 5 could be significant, but I see mostly July and August. You might get some kind of communication. Yes, number 7 again. What does it say? What does it say? Just so you know, I'm studying German, but I'm really not confident to just tell you what it says. Yeah, determine the circumstances. Is it? Where is it? One moment, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, it says look for joy and stay agile. So yeah, things are going to be starting to happen for you. Just take a little bit of moment so that you can maybe breathe, rejuvenate. And also with look for joy, see, like, do not forget about like your own well-being. And as much as you would want to make things happen and start like work, take some time out so that you can do something that you like and enjoy, and do not over exhaust yourself. So this is what I see for you, my dears. So definitely July and August could be significant when it comes to you, but those are the energies when it comes to you when you're going to be meeting your future spouse. Number 7 could be significant, and number 5. So that was your reading, my dears. All the best of luck for what is coming to you in your life, and also when it comes to the beautiful relationship that you're going to be that is going to be entering your life in the future. If you would like your own private reading, you can reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye.